Hello, friends. Welcome back to some more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Surprise, have a happy hump day stream. How's everyone doing? I was gonna start the stream off with this random side quest that popped up. We'll see if it's funny or not. What's this man doing? Oh, thank you for durable blue shack. Blueprint. Not what I was expecting. Okay, there's supposed to be a side quest.
Something smells good. These flowers, they're beautiful. So tropical looking. Wonder what they're called.
Oh, I guess we're... There's suddenly a fight. How is everyone doing? Amy Joe, Mr. Sargent, hello. Love a good surprise stream, I'm glad. Well, apparently that was the start and end of the side quest. I don't know where it went, but, yeah. Apparently, I'll just have to keep an eye out for another blue conversation mark, aside from, ooh, this tree smells good. Alright. We can deal with that. Am I friends with this boy? I am. Where the hell what plot point is next? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what we're doing in the plot right now, I'm not gonna lie. Going to the orphanage, right, because we had no other clues. Except for the head man is a butthead. So we're gonna go back and investigate that. Oh, this cow still needs to be my friend. You wanna be my bestie? This bull, I assume? How do you feel about... I don't know, you want a watermelon? You want a watermelon? Oh, it did not want a watermelon. I could have been friends, but I opted to give it a watermelon, and apparently moose don't like watermelon. Yes, Kiryu and Nanba have gone back to Japan. Which, I don't know why, but I always thought, like, when I heard you get to play as both, and you'll be in both areas, I thought Ichi would go back to Japan. And it's just been set in my mind that that's what was gonna happen. And that's not what happened. Kiryu and Nanba away. Now we got these four idiots. Who I might have done some leveling for on the side. And upgraded weapon and all that good stuff. Party. Wordy. Here's the party. Here's their jobs. Doing stuff. I might take her... Oh no, I'm trying to get a certain skill on Eris, and then I'm going to take her off Eris. But first, she must learn to summon a herd of puppies. This is entirely why I'm waiting.
So this is the place? Malikana's got quite a little setup going here.
Yeah, but still, it's weirdly quiet today. Last time we came, there were kids everywhere.
And I really hope all the kids aren't.
Oh, look,
children.
there's one.
That's problematic.
These kids are pretty friendly, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, no mistake. Something's off.
Maybe someone's pulled the wool over their eyes, led them astray somehow. Guess that bit about rescanning the crime scene holds true. Hey, Kasuga? Could mean something here's changed.
Maybe. Let's find out.
The flames roared and swirled about, and so the enraged Nele, in all her wisdom, cast the greedy into the purging fires.
Rice? Isn't he supposed to be back at the island?
No, he's having story time.
Welcome, Kasuga. It's nice to see you again.
Bryce is the big bad. He is in fact the
These guys are
the
definitely a
overseer
new
of all the
addition.
bad on the island.
You don't seem too happy to see me. There a reason for the bodyguards?
Ah, yes. These are Haku warriors. They are acutely sensitive to those who would wish me harm, you see.
Because
Bigger than
orphanages
Callan
should
out or
have
something?
that.
Errand duty?
Religions.
If you have business with them, I can oblige. Though I cannot stay the Flame's judgment.
Wangto's story. Was all that really true? Be real. What are you gonna do with all those kids?
They're scaring me, Father Bryce.
Fear not, my child. No evil can withstand a Haku warrior's spirit. What we should do now is pray. Let us beseech Madame Nele to envelop them swiftly and painlessly.
I mean, I assume you are supposed to be getting cult vibes at this point.
How do you like that? He's got him taking pity on us.
Akane-san took Lonnie and ran from here. That's why you're after her. You might act calm, but I know you're getting desperate.
Those aren't Haku. Why are they
Normally,
getting
you keep
involved?
the gangs out of the public eye. But right now, you've got all hands searching high and low.
Palikana's flames purify everything they touch. They encompass all doubts, all hesitations, and return them to the ashes.
What happens when you find them? Just kill them and move on?
I will cleanse what I can, and must. And as for what that shall be, whatever, or whomever, it is my role, granted to me by the Flames, to determine.
You're stalling. Answer the damn question!
Arrogant demon. May her fires have mercy on you.
Bryce! Heretics, be gone!
Can't get over the casual naming of all the villains. Dwight, Bryce. I don't know why, but it kills me. They all sound far too normal, you know? You know what? Give me... Actually, you know what? Give me you. Alright, there's too many chairs afoot. We gotta break some of them so I can do non-weapon attacks. Oh yeah, no, this place has always given off cult vibes, but now it's extra culty. I mean, you're right here. I guess I'll attack you.
Well, I'm waiting.
Damn, there's so many people. Oh, I wanted you to bounce into your friend. Bye.
All right, let's do
We're gonna leave you alone because you are still absolutely stunned. Oh, let's combo. Let's go. Don't you raise your magic? That's not allowed. That's not allowed. Probably actually focus on getting rid of all these little side bums. But you're still down, so honk.
Okay, I'm up.
Actually, you know what? Weapon attack. There we go. I'm sorry, did he just say that your mom? I don't think I've heard that insult. And if I have, I've just never acknowledged it. And get a back attack? No? Oh, you realized I was trying for your back? Rude. Right. Let's get rid of him. Or just barely not get rid of him. Also an option. Bye. And you're gonna get rid of him. And then we just got the two Haku to deal with. You get to your butt. Can I touch your butt? Can I touch your butt? No! It was there for 2 seconds. Oh, but you can touch the butt. No, not a weapon attack! Well, it worked. It worked. It worked out in the end. Goodbye.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Yes, I'm a fast learner. Think I'm getting better at this.
Yay! Essence of puppy playtime. That's what I was trying to get. And we can change her job. Essence of dolphin time.
Nice.
I do have muns. I can now fund getting snazzy weapon. I might have already gotten for Ichi. Great.
Bryce, that bastard. I guess we're not chasing after him.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry,
What's
we were
going
just
on here?
beating people up in your inner sanctum.
Oh, Dana, Callan.
Kasuga.
I see. So Bryce really did send you out for errands, huh?
Yes. He said the food bank was in urgent need of resupply and asked if we could pick everything up.
We rarely get instructions like that from Bryce himself, however. So, we did think it a little strange.
Appreciate that they're actually listening instead
And
of
you
just
came back to
assuming
this.
we're absolute
Yes.
buttheads.
Kasuga, about what you said, Halekana's true intentions. I just find it so hard to believe. Where's it all coming from?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know. I mean, I had a feeling that was the case anyway. You and Callan and all. Well, you didn't seem like the type to hurt these kids.
Not at all. Honestly, we have no idea what you're talking about. We never knew Bryce was controlling the gangs, nor that he was after Akane's life.
Callan, Dana, I know I'm an outsider here. Heck, I only touched down in Hawaii just a little bit ago. I can't blame you if you don't want to believe me. Not when these are such big claims. So, for what it's worth, I won't ask you to. That said, you saw what happened here with your own eyes. Those were Ganja, Barracudas, and armed Polycana members. They ganged up on us and tried to kill us. As far as Polycana goes, I say there's a lot you don't know about, and more where that came from. Now, with that in mind, if there's anything
What you
forgot
doing
to tell
wandering
us,
in just
would
now,
you
ma'am?
Please fill us in.
For starters, we've been told that those who pilgrimage to Nele Island live in peace the rest of their days. As a result, many children here have been recognized as Haku and sent away.
Oh,
We've
no.
taught them they must keep the faith, that one day they can become Haku too. Of course, this has gone on for decades.
Oh no.
However, a long time ago, I told Callan about an experience I had. Nele Island had welcomed one of our kids, but I later saw them right here in Honolulu.
Dana, you shouldn't.
No,
Once
she
you go
should.
to LA Island, Polycana says you're there for the rest of your life, right?
Yes, so it shouldn't have been the case. At first, I thought maybe I was mistaken. Their face was totally different, after all. But still, they'd lived here for years and were practically family to me. The way they talked and behaved was just how I remembered. So, with that, I approached them and asked. They said I had the wrong person.
You still think it was them, huh?
I do. I don't know the details, but my guess is they underwent some kind of surgery. I mean, changing your face is one thing, but your voice is another. I'd know that voice anywhere. Without a doubt, it was the same child I thought to be on Nele Island. I wanted to talk with them some more, but they ran off, almost as if they were trying to escape. I never saw them again.
So, wait, what's it all mean? The Nele Island kids are sneaking back under new identities or something?
Longtoe's story does line up if I remember right.
Yeah. He said Bryce makes his followers faithful as can be. Then he slips them into Ganja and the Barracudas as spies. Dana, the kid you saw, what were they wearing that day?
They were in a police uniform.
Huh?
Damn.
Bryce isn't just shipping his pawns off into Hawaii's gangs.
I mean, no
He's
surprise.
got cops. He's probably got lawyers, politicians, and even businessmen. Anyone who holds some kind of power. Worse, he's built this over decades, with tons of people. Influence like that would give him control over the whole city.
You
His
better
own
explain
network.
how he's still alive.
I see now. Nele Island's like a training facility. Bryce gets his pawns geared up and ready to go, then sends them back here.
That can't be.
He's a monster, that Bryce. He's been using your beliefs for his own gain.
What on earth do we do now? What are we supposed to say to that?
I don't know.
Look, you might have come to terms with all this, but I just can't do it. What's real? What's fake? I've got no idea. Even hearing all that, Polycana's teachings are all I know anymore. If they said I could go to Nele Island, I would go.
No.
I would want to go.
No.
That's what I taught the kids. That's what I believed. As far as my faith's concerned, I choose to stand firm.
Oh.
I need to get started on the children's dinner.
Some of them won't ever have anywhere else, you know. This place is their last bastion from the world outside. If it's all right, for their sake, can you not mention any of this in front of them?
Hang on a minute, you'd really send more kids out there? Even after everything we said?
The chosen children only get sent to the island twice a month, and that's at the very most. Either on the new moon or a full moon. Suffice to say, they won't be doing so for a while.
Did they
We've got to
just
find a
send
Kane-san
people?
fast, before the next window rolls around. This orphanage needs answers, and we need to know if the island's safe. Maybe she'll have an idea or two, yeah?
Well, our mission's starting to pack on a lot of weight. No wonder the Dragon of Dojima is on the case.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah, but if we pull this off, we'll save more people than we know. Not a bad deal, if you ask me.
Book chapter 7 completa. Heck yeah. Oh, that's Kiryu's tech. Turn to sender. Wing.
Kiryu-san. Kiryu-san.
Wonder if they're gonna take away turn-based.
Back in Japan
They
already?
can't. They can't take away the turn-based.
Yep, you were out like a light.
Almost thought I'd let you keep snoozing.
Thanks for the wake-up call.
Yeah, sure thing. Anyway, I just got an update from Ichiban. He said they nearly cornered the Sage of Palikana, but he ended up slipping away. And on top of that, Akane and Lonnie are still missing. Anything changes, he'll let us know right away.
Sounds good.
But as far as Hawaii goes, we're leaving that for him and the gang. Right now, you're seeing a doctor. Otherwise, you and I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know.
Nanba-san?
Doctor, how's our guy holding up?
I'm sorry to say, but he's only getting worse. He seems to be aware of that himself. Honestly, I'm surprised he made it here on foot and not in an ambulance.
Oh.
The cancer's taken quite a toll on his body. He must have a will of iron to have pushed himself this far.
Is there really no hope for him left?
To improve his chances, I recommend giving him round-the-clock care as soon as possible. Or at the very least, some bed rest. Recuperating at home is another option.
Guess what he's not gonna do?
But knowing him...
Yes, he made it very clear he wasn't interested in any of that. And it is up to the patient to decide. All I can do as a physician is offer advice. Now, I imagine you've already done this, but if you could encourage him to start taking care of himself. Coming from a friend, his mind might change down the road.
Yeah, that's what you'd think.
This might not be my place to say, but he acts as though he's given up on recovery. It's almost like he's rushing to his death. I'm afraid there's no other way to put it. I'm sure it's frustrating watching him do that to himself. He's got a strong mind, a stout heart, and what was once impeccable physique. But he's also as stubborn as a mule.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm sorry, are we just gonna crash at Ichi's house?
Here, make yourself at home. Ichiban won't mind. Ugh, sorry it's such a pigsty. I'll find you a better place to hole up eventually.
No, I'd honestly rather stay put. Less eyes on me here than some hotel. After all, I'm not even supposed to exist out there.
Right, there's that. Hanawa-san actually told me a couple things. Like how I should call you Taichi Suzuki in public.
That's my name whenever shit hits the fan. Sorry if it's throwing you off.
We ever gonna explain
No,
all the
I wouldn't
dresses?
say that. There is one thing though.
What?
The doc was telling me earlier how you're not open to any treatment. Are you sure that's what you want? With all the recent advances in medicine, I'm sure you don't have much to lose by trying something. I can even ask around about options. Things that are proven to help with cancer.
Drop it. I've already heard enough. The Daidoji faction researched my condition to hell and back and found nothing. And besides, it's not like I haven't tried anything. I was thinking I could hold myself together, at least until Akane and the girl were safe. But right in the thick of it, my body gave up on me. Guess I was a fool to hope.
Curious, son.
Worry something's gonna be going down here. I don't know. We're gonna go track down that VTuber and punch her? Let's go. I'd be pro that option. Oh, look at him.
Mind if I come in?
Go ahead.
You know, I was hoping you would rest, not work yourself to the bone. I'm serious here. Why else would you come all the way back to Japan?
I just thought it wouldn't kill me to lend some support from the sidelines. Now, I've been looking into Palikana. Sure you can guess how that's going.
The internet's a dumpster fire, ain't it? But hey, I'm sure Achan will figure something out. Look, I'm all for supporting the team, Kiryu-san. But sometimes, that means knowing when to take the bench.
Don't waste your breath, Namba. It's impossible to talk him out of anything.
Lady.
Nanba, is this your doing?
Yeah, I happen to bring some company.
Pretty lady.
But don't worry. She's a face you can trust.
The moment you turn your back on him, that laptop's gonna be wide open. Even if all he does is type in circles.
You brought Komi Jewel's leader?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Sunhee's an old friend. And apparently the Queen of Ijincho. She runs the Liumang now, too.
In other words, we're all outcasts here. And don't flatter yourself. You're not the only one I know who's dead on paper. So relax. I'm sure the Daidoji people won't give you too much grief about me.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Just thought I'd save a dying man the trouble of paying me a visit. Besides, in our world, you're pretty much the top of the food chain. And in that sense, the privilege is all mine. Surely that's reason enough.
Hey, it's not like I ratted you out to her. She just caught wind of you first. Like a spider to the fly.
Get it? Like her necklace?
Nothing happens in this town without the Komi Jewel knowing it first, huh?
Mind if I take a seat? I brought some of the best Korean medicine money can buy.
Okay, but as a former nurse, I can't exactly sign off on that for him.
Well,
I love you,
it's
Namba.
not every day a dragon comes to town. And what better way to pay my respects?
So it's not at all quiet that he's here. That's fine.
That doesn't surprise me. Kasuga's gonna be Kasuga no matter where he goes. I wonder how he draws so many people to his side. Is it that heroic charm of his?
Heroic charm? You may be onto something.
Yeah. He does have this certain effect on you. The more you're around him, the more you can't help but help him. Silly as it sounds, he might just be a real hero.
Just don't tell him you said that. He'll be over the moon for weeks.
What? I have something on my face?
Kiryu-san, let me ask you. What's your all-time favorite food?
Why food all of a sudden?
I'll put it another way. If you were about to die, what would you want to eat right before? Let's call it your last supper.
Sunhee, what is with you right now? Is that really the way to ask?
It doesn't bother me. But now that you mention it, what would be a good last meal?
You see there? Nobody takes that long just to think up their favorite food.
What's your point?
I'm saying your complete lack of an answer only shows how little time you've spent on yourself. You've always lived your life for someone else. You even spent a decade in prison so your sworn brother wouldn't have to.
Really? He did that?
The crime he took the fall for was patricide. After you got out, you ended up losing Yumi Sawamura, so you took her daughter Haruka under your wing. And now, here you are faking your own death. all to
Backstory on the other
protect your
games,
loved
I
ones.
assume.
But with the real thing on the horizon, why not use these precious last days for yourself?
You do have a point there, Sunhee. And I agree. The thing is, I can't help but wonder.
Yeah. Why do you care so much about me anyway?
There are a lot like you in the Komi Jewel. See, we once served the Jingon Mafia, who had absolute authority over our lives. But even with them long gone, their oppression still lingers in many of our hearts. I've seen too many of us waste away in fear and regret until there's nothing left. It kills me every time.
Well, I don't remember asking for your guidance.
True, but while you're in my town, you're on my turf. And if I let the Dragon of Dojima die full of regrets, I'd never stop kicking myself in the ass.
You've really got away with words. Do I look like I'm that close to death's door?
Come on. I wouldn't say that.
A few hours ago, sure.
But from here on out, it really wouldn't hurt to focus on some self-care. At least, I think that's what Sunhee's getting at.
Yeah, more or less.
Focus on self-care, huh? Easier said than done. What would you guys do in my shoes?
Huh? What would I do?
Yeah, let's hear it. Don't tell me you can't come up with something on the spot.
I can. Now, let's see. Actually, I'd probably go unwind at the batting center. Hitting the ball's a bit like therapy, especially after Jungi gives me sass.
I don't know. I'd rather not put Kiryu-san through anything strenuous. Right now, the man needs rest more than anything.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not gonna collapse from batting.
Good. Then let's go score a few home runs.
Now?
Come on, it's now or never. Besides, the night is young and there's plenty to do. Kicking things off with baseball sounds like the start of a good send-off to me.
You're really serious?
Hey, count me in. I think Sunny's got the right idea. A night on the town will be good for you. Not like you were gonna lie down anyway, right?
All right, you got me. But there's still some drink left, you know.
Don't tell me the legendary dragon's concerned over a few drops of alcohol. Okay, from now on, if you're ever thirsty, I'll be the one to pour. When you've been in the business as long as I have, it's nice to finally share a glass on equal terms. And be honest here, would you rather get tipsy with me or Nanba?
Dun dun.
Well, when you put it that way.
Oh, now you're just fighting dirty.
No matter what you boys say, I'm coming with. My town, my rules, and don't forget it.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. In Super Blades of Doom.
Remember, stretching's important.
Stretching is important. Thank you, Nanba. Excuse me, just coming through. Oop.
Evening, folks. Can we ask you guys something?
Wait, these guys are immediately back? Aren't these the buttheads that did the video
we
of
just happened to lose our wallets.
Ichi?
So, mind handing over yours?
Hey, Miss Queen of Ijincho, your subjects don't have any manners.
Not my job to teach the village idiots. And in true idiot fashion, they're embarrassing me in front of my guest. Worst possible timing, too.
You don't have to feel embarrassed. They're also a place where I'm from.
Yo, we don't have a fucking day.
I don't remember what job I
You gonna
have
give us
him
your
on.
money or what? Screw it. Let's just skip to the violence. Good thinking.
Or how we're gonna explain jobs from Kiryu's point of view. That was all Ichiban's delusion.
Kiryu-san, we'll handle it from here.
Excuse me?
I already know what you're gonna say. Don't waste your energy on these knuckleheads. You're gonna need that energy later. We're having the most damn fun you've ever had.
Right, and didn't I just say, you're in my town, which makes you my honored guest. And it's a host's responsibility to clean things up.
You guys.
On that note, it's time to take out the trash. Get ready for some middle-aged whoop-ass.
On that note, he's still gonna join in the fun.
I'm not a loser.
What? What are they?
Kiryu-san, what's wrong? Feeling woozy all
This is
of a
how we're
sudden?
explaining his delusion.
No, it's not that. I just don't know what I'm seeing.
Huh?
Wait a minute. This must be what Kasuga was saying. About how his enemies would turn into monsters.
Hold up. So now it's not just Ichiban
I'm sorry, is it the
hallucinating?
cancer has now caused hallucinations in Kiryu?
Listen, I appreciate your concern, both of you. but letting others fight my battles has never been my thing. So I can't just sit back on the sidelines. Besides, I could use a warm-up for the cages.
Fine. Just try not to overdo it, okay?
It's my turn.
Oh no, how are we gonna explain turn-based battles? Who knows? He's just hallucinating now. It's fine. Oh, none of you can do anything. Okay, he's back on his normal job.
Let's do it.
You. Perfect.
Yeah.
Gotta get down buff immediately. Except I don't know if they're gonna let me change jobs and go to hello work immediately.
It's my turn.
What's the holdup? Follow my lead.
Okay.
Go pigeon raid.
Watch this. Hope this hurts.
Beams.
Let's do it.
I won't hold back.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Follow my lead.
What an eyesore.
It worked out in the end.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Oh hey, we're back to yen. Oh good, I'm glad my money comes over. I was actually wondering about that.
You doing all right, Kiryu-san?
Yeah, thanks. Glad you guys were with me.
No. If anything, it's the other way around.
I mean it though. Really. If it wasn't for you two, I never would have seen through Kasuga's eyes.
That's questionable if he's good.
When he first told me about it, I didn't believe him. But having allies at your side changes how you view the world. It really does make you feel like a hero.
Kiryu-san.
Can he do the hero job now?
The battle visions are limited to you and Ichiban? Guess that's something special then, huh?
What, you'd rather be hallucinating monsters too?
Yeah.
Maybe not so much. Well, in any case, I believe we were on a mission.
Right.
Due to Kasuga's influence, enemies will also appear differently in battle to cure. Totally normal. Oh, there's this garage nearby called Romance Workshop. We used to go get our weapons there. Feel like checking it out? The girl who runs the place is damn capable, especially considering how unsupervised that part of town is. Another crack at me? I'm not responsible for every block on Jincho. Besides, this workshop of yours is... Forget it, you'll see. Oh no, did it change? What happened to it? Not the Love Magic shop. They got new stock. I feel like they didn't have half this. They did have this. I do remember being like, damn. Undies with a terrifying clown on them. Where am I?
I'm getting hungry.
Smells like curry. That scent's irresistible.
You said it. I'll eat curry even if I'm not hungry. I actually really like preparing it too. If you make a bunch and let it sit for a week, it enhances the taste.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Nope.
A week?
What?
Wouldn't it go rancid?
You'll either end up with a rich, deep flavor, or food poisoning. The ultimate gamble, the forbidden cuisine.
None but no.
Some stakes are too high to gamble with.
None but no. What? No. Do not do that. You're a nurse. You should know better. Oh, this is an 18+ place. Noted. Here works. Oh, look. They had a snazzy door and everything before.
Ah.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, it should be. Man's workshop was shut down. You really didn't know?
What?
Of course I didn't know. I didn't understand. Did she go out of business without us? Oh, apparently, word got of her around so far that some headhunter from America got her a cushy Silicon Valley job. Any consolation, I hear she's only in it to hone her skill set. She's supposed to come back someday and make the workshop better than ever. It's actually, good for her. Couldn't just leave the garage full of heavy-duty machinery sitting unattended, so she found people to rent it. People running it now are competent. I occasionally come here myself. However, the lion's share went to some place in Hawaii, aka where we are. Guess we need our equipment maintained. This is still where to go. If it could be, small world. See what they have to offer. Oh, Julie. Punk. No. Okay, you're just employee. Okay, noted. Oh. We're not gonna keep him on homeless guy. Make a snazzy broom. In case I'm not allowed to change their jobs right now. Snake cane? Buffs my magic. Move. Debuff. That's all. Make both. The scene. May cause bleed. Hell yes, please. Ooh. Nice. Not like Kiryu was just casually very curious about this. Because you get these items from toilets. But I still want the crazy dumb weird sword. So thank you yourself. Gear everybody up. Oh, okay, so you can see what everybody's doing. Put some snazzy things here. You can have some briefs and blade. Yeah. Did that just say I can go to Kasuga's menu? Ah, okay. Does that mean I can't don't go island for a while? Or can I just go from that menu item? Guess I'll have to pee later.
A mountain of trash. In the middle of the city.
Hey, Kiryu-san, watch yourself.
What's wrong?
You never know what kind of wildlife's hiding in there. I once got attacked by a raccoon at that heap. Those things are vicious. I barely defended my spot. What's that look for? figured you'd think I was courageous.
You couldn't just let the raccoon have the trash mountain? Things are going well.
Definitely not. His trash mountain.
Oh, more DVDs.
Is there a movie that you want to see?
Not really. Jungi rented a pile of them
DVD.
the other day. Apparently, he finally found a copy of this drama that he's wanted to watch. Actually, did he ever return those? I swear I saw them in front of his monitor earlier. He's very talented, but he can be a little scatterbrained.
You're surprisingly protective of him. I doubt he's actually that helpless.
Well, I do tend to coddle him a bit.
That's just another aspect of how you two support each other. But double-checking that return date is probably not a bad idea.
Ugh, what a pain.
All right.
Are you two, like, workplace associates? Are you a couple? 'Cause I'd support that. They both super cute. They'd make super cute babies. Oh. Okay, so we can immediately hello work, it looks like. Oh no! I don't want Aloe Happy over here. I want hello work. Aloe Happy is terrifying. Happy tours, huh? Same travel agency Ichiban and the others were using in Hawaii. I didn't know they had a Yokohama branch. Photo rally, hooray! If they got an Aloe Happy, that'd be helpful. We don't use Hello Work anymore because they fired ET. Clearly. I'm glad they're not gonna force me to not be able to change jobs for very long.
So, on the morning news, they had this segment on divination. According to that, my lucky color is pink today.
Huh. Wouldn't have guessed you were into that sort of thing.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to follow that stuff. But once it grabs my attention, I get a little curious.
I can relate to that.
Although, I don't have anything pink on today. Not even a single accessory.
Oh, that's because your
Guess that
party
means
color is
I'm all out
purple.
of luck.
If you look in the mirror, I think you'll realize just how lucky you are.
Talking about her hair.
What about the color of your hair?
Oh, right.
Things are going well.
Happy.
Maybe it's time I change styles.
I want to change y'all up. Maybe we'll... Yeah. That would not be a bad thing to have on other jobs, so...
How are you meant to choose?
Oh hey, his tattoo goes down below his bum. Acknowledged that before. Oh, he can have the Ichiban hero suit. Wait, what's this boy look like in a t-shirt? He looks weird. I don't like that. It feels so weird. We'll keep you in an actual one.
How's this? Let's give this a try.
Just find something presentable.
Nanba, you get to try. We're gonna up the bond. Right, I was gonna make him a desperado, but we're gonna up our bond to 10 first. So, you know what? Hang out with an Aquanaut for a little bit.
This
that
isn't
one.
bad. Whatever works.
I'm not leaving until it's perfect.
Kinda snazzy thing. His strike, damaging an enemy with a high chance of a critical hit.
Now, what about this with those shoes?
I'm gonna keep her on assassin.
Not a scratch.
hopefully this side of Aloe Happy will let me unlock other jobs. I'm assuming. Still going to Aloe Happy? I am. Okay. Ooh, that means we can watch ridiculous job cutscenes. This is the lady! The lady who ate spicy kimchi and went running. I'm gonna eat hot kimchi again today. Charge through every crosswalk in the city. Oh, I'm glad she's doing well. Does that mean we can find the Suds man that was hanging out in an alley? Or is he still gonna be covered in bubbles?
I'm getting hungry.
You believe this area is very dangerous for me to be in based on level. Boy, is it. Them people's pinka. Oh, no fighting right now. Thank you. The potty. Potty. Where I can cross. Excuse me, crossing the road.
I'm fine.
Good Sage, enjoy your catch-up of stuff you missed.
Travel agency pamphlets. They make me feel like, traveling.
Have anywhere in mind?
Nowhere in particular. Just like to a big waterfall. I want to go somewhere powerful. Virile. 100-meter waterfall. Now that'd be something special.
Imagine bathing underneath a waterfall like that. 100-meter cascade, cleansing your mind of worldly desires.
I worry that might cleanse me of life itself.
All right.
Waterfall. Our family trip should be to Hawaii this year? Huh. Photo rally. I also explore new jobs. We're not exactly looking for a vacation today. Do you happen to have an Aloe Happy room here? Been to your location in Hawaii and found it really useful. Hawaii, have you? I hope you're able to rely on us for all your travel needs. Certainly, our Aloe Happy room is just over there. Feel free to use it whenever you like. Thanks. New jobs. Oh. Take pictures of stuff and you can win some neat prizes. Haven't even done that in Hawaii. Taking blah blah blah. Thanks. Have I unlocked new jobs?
Maybe it's time I change styles.
Aha! 33 bond plus 50. How can I grow his bond while he's here? Ichi's over there.
I don't know about this.
I did enjoy when he was a chef for a while.
An important decision.
Yep, there's the Night Queen, just like I remember it. Oh, and the idol's the other one. Eyes are glowing through the curtain, and that scares me. Oh, they always... Does it glow for the curtain for him? Oh, it does. I don't think I acknowledged that before. Only on some of them is it very apparent. Ooh, don't like that. Alright, so I guess I gotta go do some social links and whatnot to get some bonds so I can get some new jobs. Batting center. I actually remember where that is for some weird reason. I need that for the bartender food. That's back at other area. A random conversation. Can't get enough of Ichiban Senbei. That's because I did a whole Rice Cracker mini story quest side game before.
I'd like to board a train with no destination someday. Go where it takes me.
That might be fun. Want to try it?
Oh, you're in? Sure. Where should we go?
Wait, I thought the point was to have no destination.
Ah, all right. Of course. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with directions.
Nothing wrong with that. It's part of your character. Decide where you're going, and take your time getting everyone there.
I can do that. One thing, though. You're coming with us, Kiryu-san.
Oh.
Things are going well.
Excuse me, I'm here to have a conversation with my friends.
I always order the same thing when I eat out. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm worried I'll make a wrong choice.
Understandable. But it's good to challenge yourself. I felt the urge to try something new recently. So I ordered something called Chef's Creative Caprice.
Oh, impressive, Kiryu-san. Sounds funky. How was it?
It was so terrible I couldn't stop shaking for an hour. Won't go back.
So, in other words, I was right to be afraid.
All right.
I understand this fear. I want what I order to be good, and if I find something and I know I like it, more than likely going to order it the same time every time I go out. Whoopsies. Weapon shop. What are you selling? Oh, makes sense you would be selling sports equipment here. Nambabi needs a better board, and he is an Aquanaut right now. I don't necessarily want to steal. I mean, I could absolutely just steal off of the other boy, but I'm feeling lazy. We'll probably end up swapping equipment because otherwise it's gonna get real expensive real fast to just constantly flip-flop between the two. I don't remember that. We're gonna do beginner. I don't remember how to do this.
All right, here goes. Just watch. I'll send him flying.
Oh, okay. Wait, I think I see it now. Oh. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you brat. Moved it.
Shit. Shit.
Why are you saying shit? You hit it. Oh. I'm supposed to get 10 home runs? I wonder he's...
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was specifically 10 home run.
Shit.
Rude.
Shit.
Game, you are too sensitive for beginner.
Shit.
I got 2 out of 10. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Why was that so bad?
Fine swing you got there, Kiryu-san. Real nice baddie. How you holding up so far?
I'm good. Refreshed, actually. Feels like a lot of that stress is gone. You were right, Sun-Hee. Maybe this was all I needed.
You're kidding, right? No way you're satisfied with just that. Besides, we're only on our first stop here.
Right. What's more, you're actually looking healthier by the minute. Whatever the reason is, it's great to see.
So, what's next on our agenda?
Good question. Why don't we grab a bite first and then
Oh,
think
you
about
dare
it?
go for Peking duck.
Yeah, good idea. What are you in the mood for?
Well, we could always eat and do karaoke. Rumor says the Dragon of Dojima is also a master of the mic. But I guess seeing is believing in the end.
Now I wonder where you heard that. It's been ages since I've had a real audience. Anyway, if seeing is believing, maybe I should show you how it's done.
I would love that.
What's up?
Curious on, you ever thought of making a bucket list?
Bucket list? Can't say I have.
Well, with the way things are right now, I think you might want to consider it. I mean, you could be spending your final hours writing down your thoughts or divvying up your stuff. But that's not the point.
All right. Then what are you getting at? I need to take things more seriously?
The opposite, actually. I think it'd be best to leave things on the happiest note possible. And to do that, a memo of how to use your time wisely might help.
Sounds nice enough, but wouldn't a will be more useful in the end?
No, that's the beauty of the whole thing. Unlike a bucket list, when you're writing a will, the reason you buckle down and do it is to tie up any loose ends before you go.
Right, I get that.
But with a bucket list, the focus is on the present. What am I doing now? Not what happens after I'm gone. That's what makes a bucket list so different.
Isn't this man also
If you think
technically
back
dead
over the years, a lot of things will pop into your head.
already?
Missed opportunities, forgotten plans, hidden desires. So you make a list of what you want to do. And then you put yourself out there and do it.
I think I get the picture. It's like putting your heart's desires on paper to help you reach catharsis.
That's exactly what it is. Now, Kiryu-san, I think you ought to take Sun-Hee's advice. You really should be spending more time on yourself. Especially if you don't know how long you've got left. If you don't want to go through any treatment, I respect that. It's your body, you do what you want with it. But if you don't want to spend your last days in abject misery, I suggest you start making a better environment for yourself.
Nanba?
You look so much more alive right now. And all it took was working up a good sweat. You might not want to hear this, but you don't have to hold yourself back. I'm sure there's a ton of things you'd rather be doing. Fun things. To put those thoughts into words and then into action, it's never a waste of time. In fact, I think it's the best way to help you reach your best condition. Heck, as a former nurse, I guarantee it.
All right. Maybe that is what's best. And with how you put it, the bucket list doesn't sound so bad. Just make sure you help me see it through, since you're the one roping me into it.
Oh, you bet I will. Then how about we get started?
Ryu's friendships will deepen as he spends time with his buddies, whether it be in battle, chatting around town, blah blah blah. Bonds. Got to be dead instead of just dead. Yeah, but that's the point. Like, why make a will? How much stuff does he have? He can't really have anything, and none of it's legally binding because that
That's
man's
about
already
all I can
dead.
think of for now.
Hey, you're looking good. You got quite a bit on there. Let's see. Sing my heart out at karaoke. Right on, right on. Drink all the best alcohol there is. Yeah. I'm gonna say you probably shouldn't do that.
It's a bucket
Stuff
list,
myself
sir.
with Tamago at Sushi Gin. Oh, a tough guy like you loves egg, huh?
I know it might seem crazy coming from me, but for once I want to eat what I want, without looking over my shoulder.
Well said, Kiryu-san. That's what this is about. Things you always wished you'd done different, or never got to try in the first place. Everything and anything that comes to mind, now's your chance to do it. Let's see what else you got here. Try out what's popular with the kids, starting with sweets.
I thought you said whatever comes to mind.
Sorry, it's just that last bit caught me a little off guard.
Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. I really wasn't trying to make fun of you. In fact, that kind of got my heart pumping.
You sure about that?
Listen, this really is good, though. I knew it'd be worth a shot. Let's say we get more people, add to the fun. Oh, and I know just the gal we need.
Yeah?
Kiryu-san, how would you like to visit?
Do we need her? She left Ichi on red for an entire year. Or not even red. She didn't even look at the messaging.
There's a lot you don't know about me. I was just about to write that down.
Then it's settled. Hey, Sonny, you okay to go?
You do know women look at other women, too. I'd be there in a heartbeat.
All right.
Also, it's not going to be a strip club like it was in America. That I wasn't prepared for. Oh, this boy's got soul now. He's awakening connect there. He regains more of his former self. Dragon of Dojima's fighting styles, as well as resistance to status ailments. Ooh. Unfinished business, while there's still time, will help restore his will to fight. That's sad.
You seem preoccupied.
Sweet spot. Sometimes nostalgic sites can reignite memories of the past. The more Kiryu happens to see and remember, the further he awakens. Check the map to see locations of nostalgic spots.
Okay.
We are just getting all sorts of nonsense. This isn't bad. Let me take you to my favorite spot. Trust me, you won't regret it. Now take taxi. Plenty of memories to be had in Kamurocho, so keep an eye out for old haunts.
Let's get going.
Excuse me while I just get all these achievements. Because, you know, we got them all while we were over in the other place. Unknown bum. No idea what that even requires. We're just gonna let this tick off. Cabaret Club. Among all the cities I've visited, each and every cabaret club's just as glamorous as the last. Enjoy some quality drinks while spending time with pleasant company. No wonder folks get hooked on them. Customers can only have a good time because of all the blood, sweat, and tears that go behind the scenes. Having dabbled in the management side of things myself, I've seen firsthand how much effort it takes. I wonder if that was a side quest or main game. I'm thinking back on it, I'm actually starting to miss the kind of work.
That's
Ask
nostalgic.
Namba to join me sometime, even though he'll make me promise not to drink. Ding. What's the little book? Is that a memory? That's a memory. It's right here, so why not? Go to He-Man, a soapland. Looks closed right now. One reminds me of that conversation I had with Haruko all those years ago. When she asked me what a soapland was, and I had no idea how to answer. That cheeky little girl probably knew it would get me flustered and asked it anyway. She definitely had me on the ropes there. Wonder how she'd react if Haruto asked her the same question.
Ah, that takes me back.
Bet she just flushed as I was. Oh. That'll be a nice walk down memory lane for everybody who has played the other games. AKA not me. So it is my intent to play them. Oh, you honk honk. You can honk. I can honk you like the circus is in town. Honk away, ma'am. Let's honk. I'm still upset that this isn't just like a boop on the nose and some random cutscene of nonsense. I don't know. I expected more from Honk. Excuse me. I'm caught on this pole. Don't mind me. What do I just have? I do just have. Awesome. Love it. Thank you. Need my silly little scooter. Metro Highball Tavern, home of the tastiest takoyaki in town. Every time I think of octopus, first thing that comes to mind is whatever, onomichi. A pure chance I ended up helping the locals with spearfishing. Wound up having to fight sharks and other huge sea creatures too.
Feels like just yesterday.
Probably the last time I go spearfishing, at least for a while.
The smell of yakisoba always brings to mind summer festivals.
It's been quite a while since I've been to a festival. Did you ever play at the booths?
Well, it's not like I went all that often. I was pretty good at catching goldfish, though. I would spot a fish that had its guard down and track its movements for a while before scooping it up with a flick of my wrist. I can catch tons of them. However many you want, easy peasy.
Those goldfish don't stand a chance against the valiant leader of the Komi Jewel, huh? If I ever need to take on some fish, I'll be counting on you, Sunhee. Things are going well.
Alright, let's go to the Cabaret Club before we end thing. Get a little bit more plot out the way. Do conversation. Side thing. Professionals whisk.
I've got some more fight in me.
I don't want to fight people right now. Wait, this is safe.
Should I open it?
It opened.
Don't mind me, just coming through.
Not a scratch.
Na-na-na-na-na. On this side? Knock knock.
Good evening. Party of three?
Yeah.
Anyone you're here to see?
Sachan, I mean, Saiko-san, please.
Right away, sir. My apologies. You have guests at table 3.
All right, folks. That's my cue. Kiryu-san? This is certainly a surprise. see. So Kiryu-san's going through cancer.
Yeah, believe me, I was shocked when I heard the news too. But right now we're focused on finding ways to move through it together.
Got it. So that's why you're doing a bucket list.
Yeah. And with any luck, he's gonna check off everything on it. Sunhee and I are helping him as best we can.
Gosh, just hearing that is getting me all fired up.
I knew you were our go-to gal, Sachan. I wasn't sure if just the two of us could pull it off. Thought we might need an extra hand.
Aha! And that's where I come in?
You bet it is. I take it you'll join us?
As if I'd pass on that. Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance without me. So sit back and enjoy the ride, Kiryu-san. I'll get you wherever you need to go.
Won't I be a burden on you?
Oh please, that's the last thing you'd be. We've teamed up before, and we can do it again. Not to mention, your party could use a little feminine balance, no?
No, I'd rather get one of the other boys.
What a curious thing to say. Then, if we're so lacking in that department, I'd love to see what you bring to the table.
Fine by me. I was looking for a challenge anyway.
Hey, what's the deal with those two?
They're enjoying a little bonding time, is all.
Well, with that being said, I'm looking forward to tonight, Kiryu-san.
Girl boss fight.
All right, we got Sachan on board. Now, as Kiryu-san himself requested, let's go do some karaoke on the double.
You know, I was a little surprised. I thought you might push harder for Kiryu-san to get treated, especially considering your background and all.
To be honest, I wish I could. Then it's like talking to a brick wall. It's this Kiryu-san, remember? Can't talk him into anything he doesn't want to do. But, Doctor said something that stuck with me. That a friend could change his mind down the road. So I figured I'd switch my approach. We'll have Kiryu-san try to enjoy every last moment to the fullest. Eventually he'll think, man, isn't it great to be alive? And after that...
After that, he'll change his mind and want to live?
That's the plan. I need to let Sachan in on it too, so we'll all know what this bucket list is there for. You'll help too, won't you? I'm not letting him go out without a fight.
Yeah, right there with you.
Hey, Nanchan. Is Ichiban doing okay?
Well, he stirred up all kinds of trouble in Hawaii. But for him, that's nothing unusual. Right, Kiryu-san?
Yeah. When I first bumped into him, he was running around in handcuffs.
Doesn't change at all, does he?
I take it that means you're worried about him?
Not so much. I was just asking, that's all.
Yeah? You say so.
Right? You could just text him and ask. In case anyone could tell, or couldn't tell. I might be a little mad at her. Oh, hey, that's where you started Ichiban Confections. Excuse me, coming through. It's part of a rally thing.
Picture perfect.
Ichiban Confections. Look at them rice crackers. Delicious. Would love to try this someday. I'd like to try senbei. I bet it's good. Okay. Did say we were gonna do a slightly shorter stream this time, so I think we're gonna end here because now we got a full party. And the next one is karaoke, so I think I'm just gonna get their bonds up a bit. Gosh dang, there's so many conversation points. Yep, I'm gonna work on getting their bonds up off stream probably, and then we will continue with plot on Friday. Or karaoke. Okay. Do more karaoke. We'll start the stream with karaoke. Great. If I get dinged for it, I'll just have to cut it out. Be fine. Alright, everybody have a good night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Professional streamer. She's not that good at games. Really hoping that's not what you're here for. Falling off cliffs for days. She accidentally finished the game. Professional streamer. Professional streamer. Join the stampede. Professional streamer.